what it is, as Wayward Words, this is Marquez Hicks, Marquez Aki Hicks, right? And what it is I'm very proud of my work. This is what I've been wanting to do. I've made these mistakes and this kind of thing. Life is real, but we still living. Peep the show. Um, Marketizing is in full effect. We're not playing with it. But at the same time, you know what? The truth is, if I wasn't getting paid, I still find a way to elevate myself, make myself feel good. And so this is one of those things. And so what I'm about to do is read off this paper because once again I wrote it. It's not something that I do all the time. And the reason why I'm reading this off this paper is because it's so heartfelt. But when I like passion piece and some more of it, you have to. There's exercises that you do. Your mind works in a certain way. Repetition does work. So you have to practice what you write, and then it comes out in a different way. So that's why some more of it, passion piece and second glance is the way that they are because I practice them so much. I rehearsed them, and repetition works. It's a similar thing as riding a bike. Once you fall down enough, you never forget how to ride a bike. So I'll never forget passion. I can do it at the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? Testing my flexibilities, enlarging my capabilities, growing into a deeper understanding, embracing a life that is constantly expanding. And I'm gonna read off this page right now. But I have to. But I have to go. And really I do. Any holdup may cause a malfunction, disruption, possibly an interruption. I lack the required mindset to accept any of those. Rivers do flow. So I jump on the sailboat of the Von Apetitan, then catch the wind. With the winds, I'm patient enough to adjust my sail. It's not just taking advantage of a situation, more like waste not, want not. I ought to make do with what's here and be patient about it. So that's my piece called Patience. It's already up there. And I'm going to chime this in with what I just put up on Facebook, Google, and YouTube. Quest Days, The Nine Lives of Hip Hop, High in Principles, Helping Our People. This was happening here. Moving forward, sometimes requires the stern second glance, plus a heartfelt peering all the way back. Prince, one of our most sincere artists, has an album, Legend, or entitled Musicology, and it makes me consider times past. I'm raised on Motown, however, I grew up on hip hop, and the latter genre of music is the central focus of this hip speak. My cousin Tiffany and I attended Bernard White Middle School, and it was during this time that hip hop made a profound impact on life, period, especially mine, though. So it's inevitable that this piece is being composed as well as exposed. Many groups were producing tapes. Amongst these were Third Base. They came with Step Into the AM, one of our classic hip hop cuts, Salt and Pepper, and A Tribe Called Quest. The feeling from hip hop at the time was one of togetherness coupled with harmony. Back then, my cousin Tiffany and I were famously known for dancing together at the house parties. And that's what it was, and that's what it's about to continue to be. It wasn't too much of a problem It just really wasn't. Hip hop wasn't about that. Hip hop is not about that. You know, as individuals, we do have things that you may have to find a solution for. But now hip hop wasn't causing any problems, and so we taking it back there because there's been some things. So just like these rocks here, if we look at hip hop as this river, we have to. The rocks are still there, but hip hop is the bigger portion here. This river. So hip hop gonna smooth out that rough rock. Since the rock since the rock is positioned there, we are the river is life. So we smoothing out that rock. Rock has no choice. You here in the river of hip hop, you're gonna be smoothed out anyway, no matter how much you try to resist. The bigger thing is hip hop.